Indian cities are where futures are built. They are places of opportunity where policy, people, and purpose come together to grow. The cities achieve these goals through smart urban policies, investment in green infrastructure, improved public services, and technology. However, as rapid urbanization and climate change place new pressures on cities, inclusive and sustainable solutions are more critical than ever, especially for women and girls. This is where Sustainable Urban Development, Smart Cities 2 steps in. It was created to strengthen the foundations of urban India, responding to present challenges and shaping the futures citizens dream of. Implemented by GIZ on behalf of the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, in collaboration with Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, the program focuses on 4 pillars: policy support, capacity development, innovative data-based projects, and knowledge exchange. Every state brings unique challenges and remarkable determination. And that's where our journey truly begins, with committed partners across India translating this vision into action on the ground.
Government of Kerala is pretty much rooted to the fact that we understand our environmental considerations, and already the state government has conducted a large exercise called the risk informed master plan formations. So across the state we have made master plans which takes into aspect the whole component of risk which the state faces, especially risk of flooding, risk of heavy rainfall, erratic rainfall nowadays, and the landslides which happen, the coastal erosion which is taking place. These kind of issues have been taken into account while we look into the planning aspect of the state.
This project comes in as a very relevant intervention, which has identified issues and trying to sort out many of these issues, which unless you address it immediately, it will aggravate into unmanageable issues. We undertake the training of nearly 60 departments in Government of Kerala. It opened them to the possibilities, to the challenges, and the need for change. So that way, IMG is happy that we could facilitate this kind of bridging this information gap and orient them towards a new approach.
I got introduced that they are running an integrated GIS training program, which would gel in with the urban planning. So I found it very interesting in the way that they had a blend of urban planning tools, at the same time theoretical aspects as well. When you move to a data-driven, evidence-based planning, I think this becomes a foundation. I think that was our biggest takeaway.
I had an idea from that workshop that when I plan something, what I have to do to attain this sustainable urban development. When we implement a new project, like the infrastructure development, we will plan such a way to give importance to women. And I can also see the changes in public area, open spaces, where the women collectively comes. They are also feeling that the open spaces are secured for them also.
In Tamil Nadu, sponge parks are transforming urban landscapes. These nature-based solutions capture rainwater, recharge groundwater, and cool the city, reducing flood risk and mitigating heat. From sports fields to jogging tracks, these parks blend recreation with resilience, demonstrating how green infrastructure can protect cities while enhancing community spaces. Promoting women's involvement in designing and maintenance of these parks creates well-lit and safer pathways. Accessible toilets contribute to women's freedom and ease of mobility.
Manikonda is a very typical example of peri-urban city which has become much more densified in terms of the population and the need for infrastructure. We have worked with the GIZ and supported by BMZ. The focus has been on creating IT interventions for basic municipal services like municipal solid waste management, creating an inventory of parks and green spaces which the citizens can actually access. The greater impact I think GIZ created for the state of Telangana is in terms of capacity building, because now we are forging towards the bankable projects.
SUDSC is known for its capacity building component, and we have trained so far more than 1.5 lakh civil servants who are on the ground working in the field. We focus on urban reforms, urban governance, which is focusing on climate resilience, gender responsive water sanitation and hygiene programs, because gender is the most important aspect when it comes to water supply and sanitation. It affects the women, so we try to focus on gender inclusive water and sanitation approaches.
In Orissa, the Jalasathi program turns women's everyday, often invisible water work into recognized public leadership. Drawn from local women's self-help groups, these women now manage critical parts of the urban water system by facilitating new connections, monitoring water quality, supporting billing and revenue collection, and gathering citizen feedback. In Karnataka, integrated command and control centers are transforming the way cities are managed. Real-time digital dashboards track traffic, waste management, and key municipal services, enabling officials to respond faster, make informed decisions, and plan more effectively for the future.
We have got surveillance is there, then UMD is there, then environmental sensors are there, which are used mainly for time planning and future planning. Citizens are able to raise the grievances through One Touch Mangalore app, and we are monitoring this, particularly the actions taken against that particular grievance.
So Assam is emerging as far as the urban front is concerned. So I think it is the right time where we need some kind of an intervention in kinds of a knowledge sharing. So now we are trying to replicate, we are trying to take the best practices which we have experienced in the Chennai, in Guwahati also, because they were exposed to the latest nature-based solutions regarding rainwater harvesting, regarding management of urban flood.
I think women participation is required because we don't want to miss that perspective, while designing cities. For example, street, recently we have done a couple of street designs in Guwahati. Planning is a very larger, broader idea, but when we have to bring down it to the reality, it's the design which brings that. So I believe in that part we need women for designing cities.
We have laid a strong foundation that will continue to inspire and guide urban development of the country. The learnings, tools, and networks created through this collaboration will remain relevant well beyond the life of the project, strengthening institutions and empowering cities to respond to the emerging challenges with confidence and innovation.
SUDSC 2 has been a process of trust building, experimentation, and partnership. As India continues to urbanize, the lessons of SUDSC 2 live on in empowered cities, informed institutions, gender inclusiveness, responsiveness, building climate risk resilience, and the people who reimagined what urban change could look like.